What's up, guys? Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm on my headset, just broadcasting off my phone tonight because my pop filter on my setup with my mic and my boom arm and everything, pop filter kind of broke, and I don't like using the mic without it because it really does filter a lot of that extra crap. So I figured, you know what? We're not going to go with that. We're just going to go with the basic headset, which just picks up more of me and less of everything else. But I'm noticing that there's a little bit of feedback coming out. Now, because I'm broadcasting from my phone, I can't really test it as well as I'd like to. But when I'm not talking, I definitely see the meter is kind of moving a little bit. Like there's definitely some noise being picked up. So, you know what? My apologies if it doesn't sound so freaking awesome. But I wanted to get an episode out because it has been a little while. It's been about 5 days. Ding, ding. That would be my work phone, guys. Let's take a quick look. Oh, it's nothing bad. I can just take a peek and shut her down, thankfully. So yeah, as I was kind of saying, I'm just going to turn off the music there because I really don't feel like listening to music right now. It's going to play in the background every now and then, but right now I don't think we need it. So pretty much ever since the 1st, I didn't feel like 100% on New Year's Day, which was kind of not so awesome because New Year's Day, of course, was my birthday. I turned 35 years old. I'm an old man. Oh my God. So it was still a pretty good, decent day actually, because the wife really spoiled me. But that night, my stomach was just starting to it just seemed like something was off. And then come the 2nd, the flu hit me, and it hit me pretty hard. I went to work, I only got a couple hours in, not even, and then I started puking. Now, it was just a little bit at work, so I came home, got rested up, just kind of laid here on the couch, or upstairs, I should say, just doing my thing, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, it's coming. So, I make my way upstairs, and yeah. I had a couple power vomits, and then I felt fine. And then, lo and behold, more power vomits. Because when I get sick, It's full body, and it hurts. Anyways, enough about that. It's been kind of gross. But yeah, it's been a rough week so far. I didn't get a full day into work today. I was out for 2 days. Went in this morning, got about a half day in, and my energy just completely dropped on me. Because I'm still kind of working on this flu thing. So, yeah, that was a short day. But you know what? I still got some shit accomplished, which is good. Now, of course, the title of this episode is 218 Reasons Why. Now, my question is, do I need a reason to be happy? Does anybody need a reason? Why can't we just be happy because we want to be happy? And yet, we always seem to look for that reason. We need something to put a smile on our face. We need something to be happy about. We can't just be happy for the sake of being happy, it seems. Which is kind of fucked up, you know what I mean? So we are going to take a dab. Now, because I'm broadcasting from my phone, we have the original. So I hope you guys will definitely join me. We're going to hit it really early on this one because...
Ladies and gentlemen, Puff Time is about to commence.
Now that was the remake, because the original one is... It's Puff Time! Oh yeah, fuck yeah it is. So if you've never been here before and you don't know what Puff Time is, all you gotta do is take a puff with me, because I'm about medicating. I self-medicate. I use cannabis products from Budzone Canada. That's at budzone.ca. Check them out. Show them some love. I always put an order every month. They got some stellar products, and they always treat me fair. So be sure to go and check them out. And of course, before I get too far ahead of myself, the music that I'll be playing tonight is all from no copyright sound, except for a couple. There's Whisper and then My Life's Journey, which I will point out when they get played because those are mine. Everything else is from No Copyright Sound. Very cool, very slick tracks. 100% royalty free, basically. You just gotta give them some shout outs. Download their playlists. You can find their stuff on Google Play, on YouTube, everywhere. They got good stuff. Check them out. Alright, so that stuff's out of the way. Back to the puff time. So, when I puff, I like to have a puff with somebody else. So I invite you to join my sesh. Pretty easy, pretty basic. All you gotta do is roll up a blunt, backwood, bong, pipe, whatever you got. It doesn't matter. Pack it up, roll it up, light it, take a rip. And of course, if you don't puff, maybe you just want to listen, that's cool too. But I am definitely going to puff. It is definitely puff time, and we're going to get back into it. I gotta definitely grab my smoke buddy, because I'm in the basement, of course, in the puff cave. And there is, the furnace is running, so any smoke from this pen is going to kind of maybe get sucked up and blow up around the house. So I can't really, I gotta turn up this music a little bit because I can't hear. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Hopefully it's not too crazy and overwhelming and overpowers me and my voice, because my voice is awesome. And you want to listen to it because it's fantastic. It's the voice of reason. It's the voice of me. And I just pulled my hair because it got stuck in the headset that I'm wearing, and it hurt. I wanted to cry, but I didn't. I stayed strong like a man, like a warrior. No, I'm not high, I'm just excited. Why am I excited? I don't know. Do I need a reason to be excited, or can I just be happy? I think I want to be happy. I've delayed this enough. It's been about a minute and a half since I declared puff time, so let's puff it. I got a dab loaded up here of some Bruce Banner number 3, some Stellar Hybrid. I like it because it doesn't fuck with my eyes too much, doesn't dry them out. I don't get heavy dry mouth. As long as I don't go too heavy on the dabs, I can still function 100%, which is awesome. I like to still be functionable. So, let's definitely get this going. Alright guys, cheers. Yeah, that didn't work as well as I planned. Whew. Oh, that was dry. That was dry, guys. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Now, because I've been dealing with the flu, I haven't been dabbing as much, and my throat is definitely on the dry side. Think that's gonna stop me? Fuck no. Oh. Alright, let's do a scrape of the cap out here, guys. Gotta keep our stuff clean, So I'm curious. Excuse me. Curioso. How's your 2018 going so far? Is it everything you expected? Have you met your your New Year's resolution yet? Have you set a goal for yourself? A challenge? A plan? Whew. Ah, that's spicy. Spicy meatball. Now we should probably scrape the sides on this guy. So, I didn't set any real New Year's resolutions, any goals, other than to try and do better. Be a better me. Be a better me for myself. Be a better me for my family. Be a better me for work. Really just be somebody I can count on. Now, anybody else can always count on me. But sometimes, I don't know, maybe this sounds weird, but excuse me, sometimes I feel like I can't count on myself. Know what I mean? I don't have the confidence in myself anymore. And that is the depression that unfortunately does that. It fucks me up. which really pisses me off. Because I remember, I remember being in security, actually, way back in the day. I can't say way back in the day. It's not like I'm that old. But probably last time I actually was in security. Let's see. Oh, damn, it's probably been about 6 years. 7 years. 8 years. Holy crap. Probably about 8 years, yeah. So obviously I was younger, but I was still, I had confidence. One of the things that's always kind of hindered me is I have a hard time talking to people. I get very nervous. Very, very nervous. So going and talking to people I don't know really bugs me. Going to a situation I'm not sure what I'm going into really bothers me. So you can imagine being in security. Of course, with this, before I get too far ahead on this, is even phone calls. Answering a phone call, like, shit, I gotta call somebody? Yeah, it's not so good. I gotta answer a phone? Again, I still do it. I've done it all my life. So being in security is probably a little rough for that. But I always found that when I was on the job, it was that switch. I'm here to do my job. And despite my insecurities, despite my anxieties, and all that other bullshit that I deal with, which I didn't know I really dealt with, I'm there to do the job. So I can command respect, command attention, get things done. I miss that guy. I really do. Because that guy would walk into a crowd of 15 angry-ass fucking teenagers with no backup. And, remove the crowd. Remove the problem. Simmer down the situation. Life goes on. I remember my first day working at this downtown site in a very busy area, actually, at this new site. And I knew it was known for its problems. A lot of troubled teens, youth, homeless, drug addicts, everything. Not that teens or youth are problematic, but unfortunately when you get them hanging around a lot, they get bored, and they will get into things. And we had a very rowdy crowd that would come through this area. That pretty much would just steal anything, fuck with anything. So, gotta love those cops, man. First day on the job, I don't know anything. I know security, but I don't know anything about the site, the groups, who's who. None of it. So, I'm walking down the back alley by myself. No cameras in this area. I got a flashlight. And there's just basic wall lights. Next to train tracks. Super loud. Nobody can hear me. It's fucked. It's an awesome place to be. And I see two native kids. I say kids, but they're probably 18, 19. Just hanging out behind the compactor, actually. I'm like, okay, come on, get out of there. I'm like, time to go. So they start kind of giving me some lip. So, because I'm new, I don't want to be a pushover. I've never met this crew. So I gotta let them know that I'm firm but fair. So, I am firm but fair. Doing my thing. Well, this one fucking little punk-ass bitch. Tell he was the one with the biggest mouth. I can't remember exactly what he said. But, he asked... Oh, yeah, he ended up getting into... He asked me if I had a taser. If I carried a taser. I never said yes or no. But I said, do you think I'd carry a taser? And he said yes. Then he said, have you ever tased somebody? And I said, I don't know. So then he said, you want to tase me? All I said was, would you want me to tase you? So then it jumped into, yeah, he was going to get his lawyer, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, so you're in trouble that much that you have to have your own lawyer? And he goes, yeah. So anyways, long story short, which has already been long, you're like, dude, what's the point? But I'm high, so the point gets dragged out. If you didn't know it already, that's what happens. So, I end up telling this kid, I kick him off the property, blah, 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 put him in his place. But still, I'm firm but fair, and I'm not disrespectful outright. Find out the next day, that little fucker, probably about a month before, was just arrested because he pulled out 2 machetes on these 3 kids. And he was arrested with the 2 machetes and 3 cans of mace. He was always known for carrying a blade. So, yeah, that was fun. Although, the funny thing is, I never, ever had a real big issue with this kid going forward. Or his friend. I think it was his cousin, to be honest. But, yeah, you know, firm but fair. Do not confirm or deny. But I know a lot of people that have been in and out of security and are still in it, actually. After years and years and years and years. Some people, they love it. I didn't mind security. I love to observe. I always have. And I would observe and report like nobody's business. But got to be a certain breed to be in security and to do it well. Because if you're just in it for the job and you don't give a shit, then you're a statistic. Sorry to say. Fortunately, that industry needs far more people who are willing to put in the time and actually maybe get some proper training, know what they're doing, and can defend themselves if needed, and take down a suspect if needed without fucking things up. Dude. My throat is on fire. Oh, man. So, it's almost Friday. Another day, another week done. I've barely gotten much done this week. But, next week's going to be crazy busy. Going to get a crazy jump on it. And actually, not even behind on anything yet. It's actually still ahead of the game, to be honest. So, I just feel like I could go to sleep for a good couple of days. That's how I felt all week with this flu. Just drains it completely. But the only problem is, I could lay in bed for a couple of days. The sleep would be awesome, to be honest. But I'll get pretty fucking sore, because you can't lay in bed that fucking long. If you do, oh man, you're gonna be so sore. So sore. So, no, the most I probably slept was like 14 hours that I've ever been in a bed. Sleeping. Yeah, sleeping. Okay. Can't believe I've only had that one dab. I definitely feel uplifty. But I think that's also what helps with the coughing. Not that coughing helps with the high, but the high does increase when you cough more. I think the only reason you do that is because you're pumping all that blood that's filled with THC all throughout your body that much faster when you're coughing. So you're just circulating it, and I find I process that THC just a hell of a lot faster when I start coughing more and more and more. But I can only imagine how much dab wax is in my lungs that I've ingested, especially with my other pen, the NYX Mod, because the cap is missing. So it goes from the bowl basically right up into the carb and then right out. So, you know. I gotta pick something way better on Netflix to watch, guys. It's also another thing I'm kind of liking about the phone, being able to broadcast from the phone, is I can have something playing on the computer. Because I remember back when I started to broadcast and do the podcast, the whole thing, and all that fun stuff, I would typically have something playing on my TV. Because I had the Xbox. I always had YouTube. I watched a lot of YouTube. Not as much anymore. I'm back on a Netflix kick, and I'm kind of running out of things to watch, because I think I've seen everything that's good. So, So, I don't know. I think I gotta go back to YouTube soon. Just start searching out some new YouTubers. If you guys know of any awesome, spectacular YouTubers that, or even just somebody you think I would get a kick out of, maybe they're funny. What the fuck is this? Is that the cat? No. Oh, Jesus. I thought the cat was in the blanket. Nope, I'm just high. Turns out it's just my Beats headphones in the case. Ah, it's hilarious. Apparently I'm so high I thought it was a cat. That's alright, though. I'm sure the cat got a kick out of it, too. Even though the cat's not here. Yes, I am high. But if you know of anybody, any cool new YouTubers, I do follow some really cool YouTubers. Someone who I haven't watched, I'm behind on videos for a few people, like the CBD channel. Definitely give them a follow. Subscribe to their YouTube channel and follow them on Twitter. They got some really good content. I'm a little behind on it because I find I have to be in a certain mood to really get into certain content, certain channels. Because like when I watch, I don't want to just watch an episode, right? If I watch, I want to watch several episodes and several videos that these people put out. So I got to be in the right mood and frame of mind to really get into them. And it's been so fucking busy, and then with the flu, I'm a little behind. But I'm gonna probably tune into some of that goodness. Oh my gosh, later tonight, and start catching up on some of the lost episodes. I don't think I'm that far behind. Maybe about 5. It's not too bad, right? I can catch up pretty easily, pretty quickly. I want to go there. And oh, my throat. My throat. Oh. My throat. It hurts. Do 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 do. Oh. Pardon me. Oh, here's Whisper. I'm actually just going to turn this one up a little bit, guys, because I need to take a big drink and a big cough, and I don't want you guys to be around for that. So I'm going to mute, and we're just going to listen to Whisper, and then we'll come back, alright? listen to that one, the more I realize it wasn't that good. Yeah, it's some. Alright, I can't fucking adjust this music shit too well on the app on my phone when I broadcast. And I'm really high, and I gotta use my finger, and I'm really high, so it's really, really hard to do. You know, I wish I could just fucking screen cap what I'm doing here, but then he wouldn't see it because he wouldn't see my finger. But it's hard. My finger, not the app. The app's easy, but the knob sucks because I'm high. Holy shit. Yeah. I'm fairly medicated right now. And I'm okay with it. 9 out of 10 people would say, maybe I'm too high. But 1 out of 10 persons, that's right, I recovered that one. See what I did there? Would say, I'm not high enough. And that person would be the Bean. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to connect with the Bean tonight. I had plans to go over there. And I think he wanted to do something a little bit for my birthday. But because I've had the flu and because I came home early today, I just did not feel like going. My body still hurts, and I'm fairly medicated now, right? And I'm still in some pain, and I feel still drained. I feel good, but drained, right? Like, I just feel tolerable at this point. So it does kind of suck that I wasn't able to connect up with the Bean. I think it would have been fun, but we're gonna have to reschedule. We will have to reschedule. So I think we're gonna do one final puff, guys, and I'm gonna hit it. If I can, I'm gonna try and podcast. Get back into at least 2 to 3 episodes a week. It's Thursday, so I'll see what I can do for the next couple days, guys. I'm gonna try. Things are slowing back down. Life's kind of getting back on track, back to normal. I just need this flu to just fuck right off, so I can get the energy and then just really rock shit out here. But I'm hoping, like I said, I'm going to try very hard to get back into the swing of things and the podcast again for you guys now that the holidays are over and everything. And I'm officially not dying, but I'm getting low on dabs. That is potentially a problem. Because I've only got one. Ooh, could have lost that one. That would have sucked. Ooh, that would have sucked again. It's so freaking warm. Fuck, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, guys. The dab is... it's really firm. So what I was trying to think of, because while I was thinking of it, is I should warm it up. And yet, what I said was it's so freaking warm. Because if you warm up your dab... If you find your dabs are really brittle, and will just kind of... just warm them up a little bit, put them between your fingers... Make them a little bit more malleable. And of course I should have done that now, but I wasn't paying attention. It looked like it was semi-soft, and no, it just went boop. Oh, just on the tail end though. And thankfully the big piece went on my shirt. There's a couple little tiny splatters of micro-gasm dabs that hit the carpet, which I will find very shortly with my flashlight. But right now, I am high. Oh, there's no doubt about that one. So we're gonna turn the auto DJ off. I do want to thank you all for listening, and thank you for continuing to listen and for following. I would love to see a few more downloads per episode. That would be awesome. And more shares and subscribers. I know a lot of people do follow my podcast, but they don't subscribe to the podcast, My Moment. So subscribe on Spreaker.com, Google Play, and iTunes. Any one of those. Any one of them. And if you think somebody might like this, and you're not sure why, well, I forgot what I was going to say for a second. Just give it a share. Fuck. You know what? I think that's my cue to say, let's hit this rib, and then I'm going to go to bed. Even though it's pretty early. But, as always, stay lifted and keep smiling. Peace. It's puff time. Let's play out to my own song. This is Life's Journey. Let's hit it, guys. I shot a boogie again. I'm sorry.